Mm.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is an international tag team contest of 20 minutes duration. The best 2 of 3 falls, submissions.
At Firestone Complete Auto Care, we believe that if you can't back the work, you shouldn't be doing it. That's why our brake and alignment services are backed with a 12,000-mile limited warranty.
The final contest of the tournament is a heavyweight contest of 8 5-minute rounds. 2 falls, 2 submissions, or 1 KO to decide the winner. It's my pleasure to introduce to you on my right from Barnsley, now, ladies and gentlemen, star of films, stage and radio, we have Leon Harris. And ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce you on my left, a boy making his first appearance at Montford Hall, Leicester. From Tingley, Yorkshire, we have Ray Steele.
Not only making his first appearance at the Montford Hall, Leicester, but also Ray Steele makes his first appearance on television. Ray Steele from Tingley, Yorkshire, at 13 stone 10. A very fit-looking young man indeed with the blonde hair there, versus Leon Harris, the experienced 15-stoner from Barnsley, in the full leotard. 8 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide, and here we go any second for round 1.
Second to white, first round.
Catch weight because 13 stone 10 Steele takes on Leon Harris at 15 stone. And as always, the promoter in this area, Norman Morell of Bradford, puts a young newcomer against a heavier boy to see how he gets on against the experienced man. Oh yes, Leon Harris, a great showman with it. You haven't seen him on British television before. This is his first appearance. But if you think you know his face apart from the wrestling halls, you may have seen the picture Krah, K-E-S, which I believe is on general release about now in London area anyway, and probably further north too. He's a pro wrestler since 1962, Leon Harris, whereas Ray Steele turned pro in June 1969, just 1 year ago. Harris known for his speciality of going for submission holds. Ray Steele rather favors the submission moves too, so it's going to be an interesting one, this one. See how they warm up. Don Branch, the referee, of course. Switch riffs again after the tag contest. Side head chancery with Harris. This is in a form of a return contest because the last time these two met, which was the Ray Steele's 3rd bout in the professional ring only, he took on Harris then. And in the 2nd round, Harris broke his nose, broke Steele's nose, and cut his right eye, which had 5 stitches in it. So Ray Steele this afternoon is quite determined to see if he can even things up a little. Not necessarily from breaking a nose point of view, but at least staying with Harris a little longer.
You're not that strong, boy. You're not that strong.
Full Japanese stranglehold to Ray Steele. A couple of minutes to go in the first round of 8. Steele certainly the taller, but a bear hug by Harris, which gets him close to do some damage.
How about that then,
It wasn't a bad whip from that single little up, was it? Ray Steele not too happy about his opponent taking the mickey too much. Just 1 minute to go. Steele very doubtful about taking that handshake. Well, a vicious looking side headlock staying on there with 30 seconds to go. But a counter move by.
How about that then? How about that?
Oh, it's a real comic, this fella, isn't he? Not laughing now, though. Right on the bell of round 1.
Seconds out, 2nd round.
And as usual, reminder that your racing results will be coming to you immediately following this wrestling session. And don't forget, soccer fans, another match in full, plus highlights from others tonight at 10:30, live from Mexico. That goes on until 2:45 a.m. tomorrow morning. So you're going to have a pretty late night. If, like me, you'll stay up for it. Round 2, 7 to go. And Harris not having it all his own way now. And as my TV director, Tony Parker, just came out of the phones to me and said that Harris looks a little harassed. I refuse to take the blame for that one. Holding press, Harris. And it looks like he's got the first one. There it is, in round 2. And it took Harris 1 minute 20 seconds of that second round. Dennis Lofthouse, our MC.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. In 1 minute 20 seconds of the second round, a pinfall with a leg snatch and folding press, and the first fall to Leon Harris.
On 3, 6 to go. Harris in the full leotard, leading young Ray Steele by 1 fall to 9.
Just watch this, there, boy. Just watch this.
Well, still enough to play to the gallery quite a bit. I should think that Ray Steele must be remembering their last meeting on the match when he had his nose broken, and 5 stitches in his right eyebrow. Ray Steele having been trained by the European welterweight champion, Alan Colbeck. Surprised he's not showing a little more speed now, like Colbeck does. Figure 4 head scissors now to Harris. And is Harris getting a fall? Almost getting counted out in a pinfall there. Very definitely put over by Don Branch, warning Harris that he was being counted. Harris got it on the count of 2. Orange smashed right to the windpipe there. And another. Again, the figure 4 head scissors.
I'll make you go red in the first, boy. Come on.
Well, I know what I'd do if I got caught in a hole like that made on by Harris. I'd just say goodnight. Acting as a sleeper, the left leg right on the jugular vein, the left-hand side of his neck. A couple of minutes to go, and even Ray Steele has having a lot of trouble here getting out of this one. I think he's sleeping. Yes, it is a sleeper. That's why the referee broke it up. Just about went off then. Not too sure where he is. Full Nelson Harris. Reversed it.
How about that?
And still going a little too fast, but Harris still out on the canvas. Just exuberance, though, and well done, Branch knows it. Under a minute to go now in the third round. Again, the side headlock to Harris. Steele trying to grapevine with Harris's right leg with just about 22 seconds to go in this round. And a quick cross press follow-up there by Steele. Quite sufficient weight. 4 seconds only now. Well, I know very well that there's packed hall here at the De Montfort. Leicester would very much like to see this young boy from Tingley, Ray Steele, come back and equalize. It looks rather doubtful, though he will. He tried a cross-press follow-up just now, which could have brought him a little more luck than it did. But I'm afraid he's going to have to rely on speed and keep away from his man. When I say keep away from his man, I mean keep a distance to operate wrestling moves from a distance rather than doing it on the clinches. Like drop kicks, for instance. And it's a public warning against Harris.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leon Harris receives his first public warning.
If your neck looks like this, you need to watch this video. When you sit at your desk or use your phone, your head protrudes forward. And for every inch your head protrudes forward, an additional 10 pounds of force is added to the neck. It's the equivalent of a bowling ball. Over time, the muscles tighten and compensate, and your neck gets stuck in this position all the time. Because of this, the soft discs from your neck get more and more compressed day by day until one of them squeezes out of place and puts pressure on your nerves. This causes neck pain that can radiate down your arms or shoulders, as well as migraines and tension headaches. No wonder that over 80% of the population experience neck pain at some point during their lifetime. We're slowly damaging the nerves from our neck almost every day without even knowing it. It wasn't until 2023 when this chiropractor developed a solution. His practice was slammed with patients complaining about neck pain. It turned out that in 95% of cases, the root cause of their neck pain was a squeezed disc, or a herniated disc, as we usually call it. And he knew that the 4 most effective therapies to decompress the neck and alleviate neck pain are EMS therapy, massage therapy, heating therapy, and stretching. Problem is that you need from 5 to 7 appointments for each of these therapies, and in total, this costs around $3,500. Most of his patients simply couldn't afford it. He searched online for a device that would combine these techniques, but could only find cheap Chinese knockoffs or ultra expensive and unnecessary ones. He took matters into his own hands and developed a brilliant alternative. He named it the Hugtera Massager. New neck.
Just a normal chop, says Harris. I can't think why they'll have the corner. Changed his mind after that normal toe and ankle to a step over toe hold from outside. Harris really pouring this right there. And it's pretty warm in the Munford Hall this afternoon, but especially with these television lights on him. Must be real steamer in there.
Come on, Steele, it's an Indian deathlock, boy. Come on.
It's an Indian deathlock, but it's not put on correctly. Let's see if Steele can get out of it. I wouldn't be all surprised if he can. Hasn't got it through. Now he has.
Ask him, referee, come on. Ask him, referee, come on.
Oh. Harris really thought he had it all his own way then, that Indian deathlock, but Steele managed to turn him slightly. That one not so good. A drop kick that just mistimed it. Still, his bad landing didn't seem to do him any harm. Use the position of those hands then. Nowhere near the neck there. Wasn't the pressure points at all at the side of the neck, just over the shoulders. Just a couple of minutes to go in the 4th round. And the double arm held by Harris from the back. But the drop kick gets in. It's a head chance throw. And again, that looked a little dicey from our point of view, but the ref undecided. Stranglehold, but out almost before he was in. Still very quick on that counter. Now he's fighting more like Alan Colbeck style. Bear hug. Harris moves straight in for a bear hug when he's in trouble. The closer he gets with that bear hug, the more trouble Steele is in. 1 minute Steele has got to last night, unless he can get out of this one. Again, the clenched fist, which Harris tries to pretend to the crowd was a heel of the wrist. And it's all very well. People write to me quite a lot saying, why don't we get better referees? Not so. Very few better referees than, if any, than Don Branch. But they just cannot see everything all the time. They've got to be unsighted on occasions. Harris not pleased at all about this, but he's got an interval in which to think about it. Round 5. 4 to go. Harris, Leon Harris, from Barnsley in the full leotard. versus Ray Steele, and leading Ray Steele by 1 fall. Well, so far Steele hasn't touched him. And nice one there, he certainly touched him that time. A good body check come headbutt there by Steele. And a nice drop kick which the right foot landed on the jaw. Now Steele coming back a little bit. The way he springs on the ropes there, most unusual, but he takes the double out for the top. Very neat indeed. On a shoulder press now to Steele. 3, he's got it. And it just took Ray Steele 1 minute 10 seconds into the 5th round to get the equalizing fall. Very close.
Thank you, gentlemen. In 1 minute, 15 seconds in round 5, a pinfall with a double reverse arm lever to a shoulder press, and the equalizing fall to Ray Steele.
And a very popular equalizer indeed for this young, comparatively inexperienced boy. Semi-pro wrestler now for only a year. Although he was trained at the Hilltop, he's still comparatively inexperienced professionally. The equalizing fall in the 5th, 3 to go, and any second the bell. For round 6, here it goes. 1 each now, and Harris still going in with a clenched fist a little. And Harris gets his 2nd public warning in round 6. That was a remarkable double reverse arm lever. Oh my goodness. And no. Well, he might have a chance with the drop kick there, and so did he, but he landed wrong because Harris stepped aside. And I don't think Ray Steele's in much of a shake now to continue. And a neck stretch submission, which he gets immediately. And it just took Harris 50 seconds in that 6th round to get the winning submission. 1 fall and 1 submission to 1 fall. Harris the winner.
Thank you, gentlemen. In 1 minute 5 seconds, at round 6, a submission with a reverse head lever, and the winning submission to Leon Harris.
Built from Highbury, Mr. TV, Jackie Pallow was known for his long